We're back. Maybe.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah, I gotta fix the aspect ratio of this, I'm sure. And I got a stream for Jay.
For me?
For you!
Wow.
Wow. Okay, let's see. Transform, edit, transform. What is it? 16. Wait, what is it? 1080 something?
1600 by 900.
1600. Oh, 1600 by 900. Okay.
And it's like 3377 for the position.
That's close enough. I don't think I changed the. Is a VN? I don't know. What's a VN?
What?
What's a VN?
No, it's not a visual novel.
Oh, no! This is not a visual novel. This is a hit things with a sword novel.
A novel. It's not a novel.
Oh, that's right. Yes, when we last left off, I was still trying to kill the big eyeball boss, and I still am. We've got no gold, so we might as well just head right on in. After I check out the challenges. Narrow praxis, bladed rose. Two masters. Why does your mom let you have two masters? Oh, it's super smooth. I love this game.
I don't know, that hit different because I've been watching a lot of cult documentaries lately. I don't know how I ended up on this. But
Wait, what?
Yeah, I started to watch that the Hulu show that I recommended to you.
Oh, that's right. The LDS?
The LDS murders back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And I went from that to a really fascinating documentary on Netflix where someone had spent years forging Mormon historical documents, passing them off as legitimate.
Oh.
And it led to, like, the Utah bombings in the 70s. And the fact that this forger was so prolific and so good at his job, there could be countless documents of Americana that are completely falsified.
Oh, weird.
Like, we're talking like letters from Betty Ross, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, on top of, you know, like the big one was the story of John Smith. Instead of like an angel telling him where the gold plates were, it was a white salamander.
What?
Yeah, that's the version that he faked to sell to the Mormons, and it created like a massive controversy with the church. It just some dudes fucking around to make money.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, I killed one. Wow. Wait, no, I only made him angry. Oh no.
And then from that, I wound up watching a Netflix documentary on the Rashnishi cult that was in Oregon during the 80s.
Oh yeah, the one that like, yeah, they poisoned a local buffet to like keep people from like voting on something.
Yeah, it was fascinating that they bought a ranch outside of this very small town that had like a population of 40. And then eventually they started buying out town, and they built this massive. It was a town. They actually incorporated, and then they tried to take control of the county, and some of their plots included like spraying salmonella on salad bars around the city. They also wanted to poison the water reservoirs. And they wanted to like release beavers there because apparently beavers carry some nasty stuff. the only accessible part of the reservoir was like meshed off. So, according to the guy they were talking to, and I don't know how valid this is, they apparently like turned. They apparently just blended up the beavers and tried to pour it in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't know how true that is, but it's fascinating. And then from that, I was starting to watch a documentary on HBO about the Nexium cult.
The Mexican cult?
No, it's I think it's Nexium, like
Oh,
the,
Nexium.
Yeah, like the prescription medicine, but it's like some sort of executive retreat thing that wound up with like masters and slaves and people getting branded.
Oh, weird. Is that what got you started on this? Because I said two masters?
Yeah. That was it. Yeah,
Fair
and
enough.
VXIM or whatever it's spelled. I don't know. It's just a fascinating subject for me. I don't know why. I was never really into religion.
Well, I kind of grew up in a cult, so I mean, like, it is fascinating to me to like to see how that kind of stuff happens.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's oddly easy to forget that.
Well, I try not to like focus on it too much.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Religion is not a toy.
I'm not going to make the joke that popped into my head.
It's a toy for adults only.
No, religion is not a toy, also a choking hazard.
What?
Wait, Grunt.
What?
Oh no! Hang on.
Okay,
Where is?
Are we a fused amalgamation?
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Sweet.
Grunt had two. Is this you? Yeah, that's you. Okay. Now I gotta
Oh, I see now.
yeah, I gotta unlock the thing. And you know what? You can sit down here. There you go.
Dog and face and dog.
Facing dog and facing dog and how you doing?
I'm okay. Apparently I'm the choking hazard that was being talked about.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I was in Jay's mouth, so that's a choking hazard.
That's
in and of
true.
itself.
Oh my god.
Speaking of hazards.
this hot dog is undercooked.
Ooh, a thing I haven't found yet. For every point of resolve below 100%, deal an additional 1% bonus weapon damage. Wow, that's dangerous.
Kai Moon has just said "Hola, pero," and I know a little bit of Spanish, so "Hola, cómo está?" That's all I know.
Hello, dog.
Yeah. I almost said "Hola, Luna," but I don't know if Luna is Spanish for me.
It is.
Oh, well, then there you go. How do you say raccoon in Spanish?
You know, I never learned that one. You should look.
Kai Moon, tell us, what is raccoon in Spanish?
Mapache?
Oh,
Ouch.
sounds nicer in Spanish. Because raccoon sounds like a ragoon, it sounds like a food, but mapache sounds like a little fuzzy critter.
Oh, little
Yeah,
fuzzy fella.
It's Mapache in Spanish, and in German it's Wash Bear.
Oh yes, oh yes, Watch Bear. That's adorable.
Das Washbaron! Oh yeah, because they look like little bears, and they put all their food and water.
Yeah.
Never give a raccoon cotton candy.
It's so sad.
You'll get a very sad video.
What's with all those giant snowflakes appearing everywhere?
Well, it's cold.
Yeah, but it's not that cold, is it?
Oh, grunt. I mean, it's cold enough to form giant snowflakes at random, so I'd say it's pretty cold.
It's cold enough to make snowflakes inflate, and that's weird.
Yeah. Myrrh inflates your snowflake, making it big and round.
Oh no. I don't
Oh,
like
no.
that.
Nobody likes that.
Everybody hated that.
Oh, Charon's trial. Until purified, any hit taken is fatal. Defeat 15 enemies to purify it. I don't want to do that. Chirogonal? Cyrogonal? What is that, an NFT?
I'm using this emote because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about and I'm scared.
Oh!
I love that emote. It's me.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
That's what people pump, right? NFTs and bitcoins and I don't know.
They pump gas into their cars.
Yeah, expensive gas.
Speaking of that, I have a funny story to tell you guys about our local Walmart's gas station.
Yes.
We used to have a gas station that was hooked up to it called like Murphy USA, which is like the Walmart brand gas station. And they suddenly closed it. And then they demolished the entire thing. And now they've rebuilt the entire thing exactly the same as it was
What?
before. It's exactly the same shape for shape. And until recently there was nothing going on there, it was still closed, but now it's closed. There was like 5 cars parked there, and the gas price on there had it as unleaded $7.50.
Whoa.
And I'm like, are they making are they doing like actors or something? Or are they like making a thing to be like, look how expensive gas will be? Because like that's fucking hilarious, because everywhere else in the state, like right now it's like $3.80, $3.90.
Really? Wow,
So,
that cheap?
yeah. Well, it's cheap here because nothing happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
But the fact that this closed gas station with nothing but seemingly like actor cars parked at it, with no one pumping gas, mind you, just cars parked there, while it still had all the gates in front of it that said it was closed, and then the price of it was like $7.50, which is insane.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't doubt that if it's abandoned that someone put that there to...
No, it's not abandoned. They demolished the old one. This one's still under construction technically. It hasn't opened to the public. They put the price up on there. I think what they're trying to do maybe is get like a picture of it to be like, look how expensive gas is.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. It's also a possibility that like wherever they're sourcing their gas from is super expensive. Because
That too.
I know, I forget which gas station it was, but they were getting their gas from, I think, Venezuela, and they were always like 3 times more expensive than any other gas station.
But it's funny because if you go like 3 miles down the road, south or north, if you go north, you go to Kroger, which has its own gas station, which gas there is like $3.80, and you get more off if you have Kroger points. Or if you go down south, it's like $3.90.
That's wild, because it's like $5 here, and that's like it's normal everywhere. Like that's just what it is. It, like having something be $7 when it's normally like 3 some. That's insane.
Yeah, I know, but like this is like if you like suddenly had like, okay, say for example, your average is like 5, like you said. And the gas station you have next to your place or whatever just gets demolished one day, and there's nothing there. And then like 3 weeks later, they start building stuff up again, and then 2 months later, the whole thing is rebuilt as it looked before, but brand new obviously now. And then suddenly they had it closed still, but then had gas prices at like say like $12 a gallon or something. that's like the extreme it would be comparatively with literally all the other places around having it cheaper. It's like, what was the point of this?
Yeah, I don't know how, but it just feels like a scam.
Damn medicine. Look, insulin prices are fucked up too. There's nothing we can do about that. Absolutely.
Well, we could riot.
Yeah, we could roll a few heads. I mean, you know.
But that never worked.
You know, I'm just saying, you know, income inequality is higher than it was right before the French Revolution. So, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. And you can buy guillotines on Amazon, so, you know.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
I know, I'm not saying anything either. I'm just giving a fun fact that if you use your Amazon Prime, you can get free shipping on all your favorite locally sourced guillotines for all your favorite locally sourced politicians.
That's a fun fact.
It's a very fun fact. And that guy just killed
You
himself.
know, I searched Amazon, and you are right.
Wow.
I was joking.
Wait, you were joking?
I just ad-libbed that whole thing out. I didn't think there actually was one out there.
God damn it. You're too good at this.
My monotone strikes yet again. I was talking to my mom the other day about this. I said I have this natural talent where, like, I could just say anything. I could spin a lie and make people believe it, and that's awful, but it's also funny.
Spin a tail.
Yeah. It is true, though. If it exists, you can buy it on Amazon.
I was about to be like, oh yeah, I mean, you know, you can buy flamethrowers. Like, why not?
You probably can.
Oh, let me look.
Oh no, don't. You're gonna have a really bad talk with someone pretty soon if you're not careful with your search up on Amazon.
Really bad talk with the FBI.
They're gonna send you an email saying, hey buddy, what are you planning?
No, it says a propane torch wheat burner with a high output of 500,000 BTU.
Oh, you know. I mean, that's what they want to call it. Weed burner. They don't know what it's really used for.
Or a propane torch with self-ignition and turbo trigger with 800,000 BTU.
Ooh, spicy.
What are BTUs? British thermal units?
Something like that.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Nice. You can burn 800 British thermal units with
this. Better not say anything. You can burn you can burn that many British monarchs with this. Oh, never mind.
Aw. I mean, they're already burning themselves out. I'm pretty sure the Queen was in a hologram thing.
I was about to say that. Yeah, what was that all about?
She's no longer living, and they're trying to pretend that she's alive. So they're making a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic.
Like that was the joke, and then it's like, oh, she turns up and she's fine, I guess. But then they put a hologram. Like, okay, maybe she's just like tired and doesn't want to, you know, do the whole shtick. But it's very strange.
She's like 500 years old.
Oops.
Good night, Moon.
Oh, good night.
She's in her late 90s, I think.
Oh yeah.
Look, she just needs to live long enough to see the training spell through. Okay.
What?
I get it.
If I say it without context, it's funny for the people that know it, but if I give context to it, then people will be mad that I spoiled something. So, it's from something we watched recently to completion.
Oh, the movie?
No. What?
No. The TV show.
Oh.
The one with the intro that goes da 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 dun dun da 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 da.
Oh, that. I'm focusing, and I already forgot what the reference was. So.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I thought we were talking about everything, everywhere, all at once.
No. I mean, I don't. We
should.
talked about it. You literally can't spoil that movie because it's so whacked out crazy, but in the best way.
Yeah, I tried explaining like what was going on today to someone, and you can't really. I mean, outside of just like explaining the entire movie. You can't really
you
talk
can just
about
tell
it.
them, if they ask, well, what's it about? What happens? Just say it's about everything, everywhere, and it happens all at once. And there you go.
Yeah, I think Jay put it best when...
Rauga, a woman tries to do it for taxes. That's what it was listed as on IMDb.
Oh yeah, that's the plot.
That's literally the best way to say it.
But yeah, I think Jay, you put it best when you said it was a absurdist, nihilistic action comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like what Meta said though about the hologram queen thing. That doesn't the UK already have a protocol for absent monarchs? So she put the crown on the coach chair.
I think that's correct. Going back to Everything Everywhere All at Once, it's one of the few actual absurdist movies I've seen, and it was art.
It was
I
damn
wasn't
good.
sure if I was gonna enjoy it, and then I started really liking it, and then I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Oh.
We have a clip.
Oh.
Just go ahead and like whisper me the URL.
Sure, you clip our most political bit, but you won't clip me, like, singing the Owl House theme. I see what you people like. That's okay. The guillotine bit was funny. Oh no! Hang on, what's that clip name?
Doggo
Reality
influences.
be a joke. Yeah, I guess you're right. They say be the change you want to be in the world. Well, I can will my influence onto things. Mostly Amazon. And that may be because I used to work for Amazon.
It's a fun company.
Oh yeah. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Oh. I'm not gonna get into that on here though because Amazon owns Twitch.
Do they? Oh yeah, I guess they do.
Yeah, they do. I mean, we could badmouth Amazon and Davis all day. It doesn't really matter.
I know, but I'd feel bad. I'll just give a TLDR of it. I was a virtual call center employee, and I had to help people with stuff. And I was told I would get 4 weeks of training before being thrown to the wolves, and I actually had 1 week of training before I was thrown to the wolves. So that was cool.
Oh woo.
Yeah, not those kind of wolves. The person that was in charge of training all of us gleefully admitted that he had only had the job for 4 weeks prior, so that was a good start. He built up the confidence there, and we had to help people, like, basically ranging from where's my package and I'm trying to steal something and I don't want you to know it, so send me another item. And you can't just say, well, you're trying to steal something, obviously. You have to, like, go through all these loops and hoops and shit.
Loops and hoops.
Yeah, I agree on there, Pharaoh, especially with that fucking the warehouse thing that happened when that tornado was striking, and there's oh, stay in the place. If you leave, you'll be fired or reprimanded, and that's just 100% believable.
Yeah, it's a mess. I actually thought the company in Stardew Valley was a pastiche of Walmart.
Probably. Walmart and Amazon are both heavily anti-union, and I can confirm that their training videos definitely don't stray from that fact. They really want you to not join a union.
Yeah, porque no los dos.
Yeah. Yeah, Pharaoh, basically, or Pharaoh, what happened? A couple months ago, there was bad weather, I think, in, like, Tennessee. and there was a couple different like warehouse places. One of them was like a candle factory, and then one of them was an Amazon warehouse. And they were told that there was bad weather. Okay, fair. I'm just gonna call you Trip because that's easier. So there was a tornado like watch, and they were gonna have real bad weather that day. And some of the employees there were getting nervous, and the managers there said, you know, look, doesn't matter how bad it gets, you guys have to stay here. And then a tornado was coming, and they said, we gotta go, we gotta get out of here, there's a tornado coming. The manager told them, no, you gotta stay, and then the manager left. And the building collapsed on a bunch of people that were staying there. And then later on, the manager was like quoted as saying, I wouldn't tell people to stay there. If they want to stay, that's their own fault. And he just threw them all under the bus, despite multiple people corroborating the story of them being threatened with their jobs if they left. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was in Kentucky. It wasn't Tennessee, it's Kentucky. That was back in, looks like December.
So, how long do you think until Texas's power grid fails again?
Oh, what's happening there now?
Nothing, it's just summer.
Oh, probably a month.
Yeah, I'd say give it a month and they'll be hit by a hurricane or something. Like, the first one of the year formed, like, to the southwest almost, which is weird.
Every year is the worst hurricane season ever. Every year is the hottest summer ever. Every winter is the most intense winter ever.
Here's a fun headline from a thing.
We should switch to happier topics.
Yeah.
I'm about to read the thing here because they mentioned the people were sacrificed on the altar of profit. So that's a hell of a headline. Anyway, better things.
Yeah, like this. Look at this bat. He's a skull and he's got little goggles. Oh, he's dead now.
Scooby-Doo, what?
I didn't catch that. I don't know.
It just sounded like Scatman lyrics. Yeah, that was basically the thing's name.
Yeah. Skibidi-babbidi-babbidi.
Woohoo. Oh. Pupil. Ash. Lights. Ow. Scubbit.
The music's pretty good in this.
Yeah.
I like all the updated visuals too. I only ever played the first Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, the visuals are actually 3D models that have been horribly twisted and misshapen to make them look 2D.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I guess 3D was easier to work with.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh no, I don't want to take this bargain. I'll try and remember this is here if I need help. Oh.
Oh shit. Someone on my list of people I follow is playing Croc.
Oh really?
Yeah. Legend of the Gobos.
Was
What a fucking name.
Was there a remake recently that I'm thinking of, or is that the original?
I don't know. There might have been.
How many realms are in this game? It's over 7 realms. What?
Whoa. 7 realms of the Gobos.
Oh!
Gobbo sounds like a swear word in Lord of the Rings.
You know, isn't it? Like, I thought it was.
Maybe. Short for goblins.
Yeah, but there's malice behind it.
Only if you do it with a hard O.
If it's gobbas, it's okay.
No. Never mind. Only. Raul that only goblins can say gobbo. It's their word. No, I meant the last letter is, you know, so if you say it with a hard O in that, it's better.
Oh. It sounds worse if I say gobbas.
Let's get off this topic. It sounds like a turkey, though. You know, just gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble. Puzzle challenge, no jumping, huh?
Oh, you failed.
I haven't started yet.
Oh, how would you do that without jumping? Oh.
By doing this. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Never mind. So, we watched the newest Obi-Wan on Sunday, or Monday, or whatever.
Yeah, but we probably don't want to spoil.
Oh, no, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just, it's good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good for being a 6-episode series. It's a nice little gap filler between episode 3 and episode 4.
Yeah. My favorite part was when he jumped down from the rafters and went, "Hello there."
Hello there.
And then his clone also jumped down from the rafters on the opposite side and went, "Hello there." And then the guy from the first movie said, "This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them."
And then Luke was like, "You knew yourself in the Clone Wars?"
I did. What was it like? Very weird. Okay, well, thanks for telling me that, old Ben. Goodbye. Luke, come back. I'm gonna go kill some womp rats. They're too dangerous, Luke. You can't take them. Phrasing. Obi-Wan did more to himself in the Clone Wars than he'd like to disclose.
You know, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, Metasign. I'm, you know, I don't think this is like a spoiler to really say it, but like, Obi-Wan, like, he's, you know, he's a guy, and he kind of gets the shit kicked out of him. He's kind of not very good at his job.
He hasn't done anything except babysit long distance
Yeah,
for like 10 years.
All he's done is sit in a cave and look at a kid via binoculars for 10 years.
No, but he was doing other stuff. I think he's like a metal worker or something. So
No, he worked at the cannery. Remember, he was just like cutting up whatever that animal was and
Oh yeah.
portioning out meat. But yeah, it's been 10 years, and just like in good old Star Wars Galaxies, we played that, Jedi really shouldn't be out there using their powers, because suddenly the Empire will spend everything they have at you.
Yeah.
Which was something I really liked about Galaxies, but that was in the before time.
The before times.
Was that the MMO?
Yeah, before the combat update or new game experience. It was the MGE, that's the game experience. Like, you had to go through a lot to unlock a Force-sensitive character. And then you had to find a bunch of holocrons to learn basically anything. And if you turned on a lightsaber in the middle of town, immediately there was a massive bounty placed on your head that players and NPCs would, suddenly be aware of, and suddenly you're boned.
I wonder how much.
You had
Sorry, go ahead.
You had 3, I think, respawns on that slot, and after the third, you just became a force ghost. So all you could do really was, hanging out in the bar as a dead guy.
I mean, that's pretty cool. According to MetaSign, there are still Star Wars Galaxy private servers pre-combat update.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I played it for a very long time. I was part of a small town out in the Dune Sea because you can build towns, and it was so much fun. And I'm actually looking forward to the.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
No, what is it?
Could you pod race in it?
No, but they did add an expansion called Jump the Lightspeed, which let you basically play X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, but in the MMO.
That's cool. I just remember that one of my cool YouTubers I like to watch who does Lego reviews. He did a review on General Grievous's starfighter ship that he had, and was talking about how in that game Star Wars Galaxies he had that ship as his little fly around one, and it was cool. And I like that.
Yeah, I remember that thing. I had a Lando Calrissian's yacht, that model ship. I had the collector's edition. So you could fly it around X-Wing versus TIE Fighter style, or you could load up an instance of the ship interior. And crafting was insane in that game. But I am looking for that kind of stuff coming up in Star Citizen, because they're gonna be not selling. You're gonna have the ability to get plots of land and build them up for factories and homesteads and whatnot. Gonna be good.
I just looked it up, and General Grievous' starfighter was named the Soulless One, which is really funny because he's a robot here. And it's a customized Bell Lab 22 heavy starfighter. Owners Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Kenobi didn't own it, he stole it. That's not fair, you can't put that up there.
Oh!
Apparently it's had 2 different names, the soulless one and the spineless one, which I guess makes sense for the latter part because, Grievous kind of went all floaty. But that's neat though. I do like how that ship looks. Oh wow, I can get it at Walmart from West End Toys for $150. No thank you. It's a cool Lego, but not that cool.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Amazing. A thing that does nothing.
Here we go, dying again.
Yeah, I don't know MetaSign. Apparently that was the name of his ship, even though it was just called that in a reference art book or something. They never mentioned that in the stories. Oh god, eyeball. Is this the final boss?
Nope.
It looks like
It's really intense boss.
Yeah. We might need Ben Stein to give us some clear eyes here to help you.
Oh!
Shit. One eyeball, Alder Throne. Oh no, a third eye has appeared. Difficulty factor increased.
Yep.
Don't you hate it when your eyeball unleashes an explosion?
Oh god, yeah. Oh my god. Oh! Oh!
Oh, he's sad. Look at him. Oh. Damn. That's too much clear eyes.
I remember that fight being a lot different when Mark did it.
I mean, you know, this game has been early access for a while. They probably changed it.
So,
Why,
like,
what?
there was a version of it where, like, he popped the eyes in that room, and then it, like, warped out, like, outside the tower in a different configuration, and then threw a bunch of enemies at him.
Oh, weird.
And then warped somewhere else.
Well, maybe Zombie's just so good that he couldn't do that.
Oh, hey, buddy. The sun
Yeah,
is
well
up. Thank you for that. So, I think I've got the lantern now, so I can go into the dry lake. I'm almost dead, but that's okay.
So this is like a Metroidvania type deal where you get items to progress?
Yeah, kinda. Traveler, before you offer a gift, you'll need it for where you're going. It's called a sun lantern. Oh, it's an heirloom that will help light your way. It lost its charge a few years back, but after you restored the sun, it lit up again. Oh yeah, I've died dozens of times.
Hundreds.
Not quite yet, I don't think. I'd have to count, but I don't think it's
It'd be
been
really
that long.
funny if, like, there was a reward for beating this whole game without dying, and the reward was just you die instantly.
I don't know if anyone's done that yet. I know if they've done that in the first game.
It's funny you say that, Grunt, because the reward in most Dark Souls games for beating the first boss without dying is getting instantly killed in the cutscene.
Yeah. It's like you're supposed to die. Well, that's kind of like in the first Kingdom Hearts, whenever you fight Squall, aka Leon. If you lose to him, which you're supposed to lose to him, you just kind of flop over. But if you beat him, he's like barely hanging on, like kneeling on the ground, and Sora's like, and then you're gonna, and then he just falls over on his back. And it's like, oh, okay, you're just supposed to pass out, which is funny.
Oh! So I've been here like once before when it was really dark, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. There's so much money here.
I hate this Rubik's Cube. I'm gonna solve it.
So, random question entirely out of the blue. For those of you with smart TVs, would a wired Ethernet connection get rid of compression artifacts?
It depends. What do you mean though? Like, is it from like network issues or?
Like, will this image link work? Let's see.
Because if you're trying to watch stuff that requires like an internet connection,
Yeah, it's
oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, that's artifacting from compression. I'm on wireless right now, but I was the way the office moved, I could wire it.
I would just try wired and then try watching the same exact thing in the same conditions and see what happens. It might not be that. It could just be the source, because sometimes they just don't have like the files right, or they just have a crappy version of the thing on hand. And depending on the service you're going with, like, you might just get a crappy version? Like, what were you trying to watch it on? Like Netflix or?
Well, pretty much anything. Like, just I get weird compression.
Oh, is
artifacts,
it like literally
the,
anything? Like even if you watch like TV or something?
Yeah.
Or if you're using it
like,
offline, like to play like a game or something?
If I'm playing a game, it's fine.
Okay.
Or if I put it in a DVD, but anything streaming, like
Okay,
the
then that's
colorations are weird.
that's 100% the quality of the wireless, like the internet thing. If you do that with just a physical cable, it will probably improve it. But make sure you get like a Cat 5 Ethernet cable. Those are
I think
good.
I've got Cat 6 here. That
Oh
should
well,
be
Cat 5 are better. My dad always used Cat 5s, so they might have upgraded them.
I'm gonna grab a drink. Be right back.
Good luck.
Okay.
So,
Zombie, are you any good with Rubik's cubes?
I used to be.
Okay. Well, I've got all the white ones on the top, and I've got all the sides of the white ones correct and in their right orientations. And every time I've looked it up, it's like, oh yeah, you just do this flippy thing over and over again, and I forget the order you're supposed to do it in.
Well, I mean, I don't know like offhand how to solve one, but I mean,
Help me!
you gotta follow a guide.
I hate guides. I want to figure it out on my own.
I mean, Rubik's cubes are really hard.
Okay, well, here, blindly just help me, okay? I'm holding it right now. Tell me
Okay,
what-
okay, rotate the top layer clockwise.
Clockwise, okay, how many times?
13.
13 times?
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now what?
Alright, now, so hold it up, like, and so that the white side is facing you.
Okay.
And then you take the left side and rotate it clockwise twice.
The left side,
Yeah.
clockwise twice.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so now the white's behind.
Uh-huh.
Alright, now what do I do?
Now you take your Rubik's Cube and you throw it as high into the air as you can, preferably hitting the ceiling, and then you let it clatter to the floor.
Okay. Here we go. Oh my god, it exploded.
Yay, it worked!
It's solved! I don't think you heard it, but I threw it really hard and it actually hit the ceiling.
Oh, Sarah, Bard this time. You might not be cool looking, but you're still one of my favorites. Bards are great if you love to improvise. They sing and dance and prance about, which means they're constantly moving and are difficult to master. Bards deal damage in a very different way than other classes, so if you haven't mastered the spin kick, you should take it slow. Wee, wee, wee. Oh, the damage from this gets higher over time.
Nice. So I guess I should have explained the Rubik's Cube I have isn't a normal size Rubik's Cube, it's the world's smallest one, which is why I was able to throw it at the ceiling without any damage happening.
Oh, well, that's even harder now.
It's a fully functioning Rubik's
Is it a
Cube.
3x3x3 at least?
Yeah, it's still a 3x3 one. It's just smaller.
You know, I once, as a kid, I bought a 2x2x2 because I thought it would be easier. Those are way harder.
They actually sell a 1x1x1, and it's the hardest of them all. I'm not even joking. They actually have one. And like you solve it by just rolling it in your hand and then just flipping it out, and you go, "There you go, it's solved." GameStop has a 5x5x5, and I used to own the 4x4x4, and that one was fun. Because basically what you would do is you would just solve the inner stuff. You would solve the 3 parts on the inside of it, and then just rotate the outer one until you got it right. Or if you wanted to treat it like a 2x2, you would just rotate the sections of it, like the 4x4 sections, into squares of like 2. So it'd be like 2x4 sections, pretty much. You get what I'm saying, right?
I was actually sorry. I was focusing on the like. Oh.
You're good. Apparently it says Into the Breach still. Oh yeah, it does on the Twitch thing.
Shit, really? I thought I changed it.
That's what it says.
Well, damn it, hole. Edit stream info. It says Rogue
Technically, we
Legacy
are going
2.
into the breach. Oh,
This is
well,
Rogue Legacy 2.
Let me refresh.
It says Rogue Legacy 2.
It says into the breach.
It says
I refreshed.
It says Rogue Legacy 2.
Well, then Twitch has an issue.
It says Rogue Legacy 2. It says Rogue Legacy. Look, on my screen it says Rogue Legacy 2.
I can't see it on your screen, buddy.
Well, buddy, pal.
The purple text says into the breach, fucker.
What burp? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know how to change that.
The text part.
Oh! Oh my God! I'm so stupid.
What happened?
I'm so stupid. I changed the name of the stream, but I didn't actually change the game.
Yeah. That's
well, thank you for pointing that out, and I'm sorry I'm stupid. There we go.
Stupid. It's okay. There we go, and it changed live.
Well, there we go. And I just, you thought we meant the title? I look, I'm an idiot, and look, I can do different notes.
You can play music. Does it change them depending on how high up or down you play it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Neat. Let's dive to our deaths. I just noticed, and now there are no holds barred. Just remember, a gesture without a king is nobody's fool. Whee!
But can you play this?
I just played a giant tuning fork. Does that count?
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh, even when you're on vacation, I'm messing up. Mysterious dog that transcends time and space, also known as Grunt.
That's me. I transcend time and space by not technically being on the roster, but showing up anyway.
You want to be on the roster?
No, if I actually am in any official capacity is a mystery. I just like the idea of just showing up like an actual dog, just popping in.
Everybody goes, oh, look, it's Grunt, and they all pet you, and you go, oh, yeah, ow.
And then I wander off without a word, and it's fine. 'Cause it's like, well, that's what dogs do. You know? I'm like, you know, like the Twitter account Bodega Cats? I'm like a bodega dog.
Yeah.
I just show up, and then I go.
You just show up, and then you go.
Yeah. Very musical character.
He kind of sucks.
Not having a good time?
No, I just haven't learned the intricacies yet.
Well, you'd better learn them.
I should have gotten the upgrade that increases your spin kick damage. Because apparently
the DLC.
There is no DLC. This is brand new.
You should have bought the Bard DLC.
You should have bought the rights to the book.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I gotta layer them. I see.
I'm back.
Hello! I'm a bard. I'm not a very good bard. Yeah.
That sounds like a terrible thing for a game like this.
Oh, they made me go back up. I didn't want to go back up. I'm gonna die poor. I don't have anything. I still don't understand how these platforms work. I guess they get damaged? I don't know.
Maybe. I'm trying to figure out what game I should play tonight.
You should play...